This copyrighted broadcast of the Pilipinas Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL. Good evening from Caloocan. It has come down to a single game, and at center stage here are two players, ladies and gentlemen. He was relentless in game number 2, going all out, his best performance so far this season. And this emerging superstar, whose captivating performance has been the talk of the town. It's win or go home. It's game 3. The winner tonight advances to the finals to face San Juan, the Supremos, and the Reapers. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Gruma with Coach Mark Dandan. This is game number 3 here in Caloocan. It's been a grueling, tough, and physical series. And how will these two teams approach this game?
Well, basketball is the hurt business, Sandy. You either play it tough or you play it hurt. You need to play through it. Both these teams are experiencing the same things. So all things equal, we'll see who stands out on top. We see the stats from the last game. The Reapers, you look at the crucial stat here, the free throws, plus 14 in attempts for the Reapers and plus 7 in makes. That's essentially the winning difference there from a 6-point win.
Jay Collado, top scoring for the team. Best game so far for him this season. 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line.
So Jay Collado has struggled the whole season. Look, what a time for his best game to arrive. Wait to step up for the big man in the absence of the hard luck Michael Mabula.
On the other side of the floor, Jeff Manday always coming off the bench. 19 points in game 1, 19 points in game number 2.
What a weapon to have there for Coach Gabby Espinas. Jeff Manday, when Jeremy Cabanan fouled out, he carried the offensive load for the Supremos, carrying them into overtime.
Now we go to our marquee matchup presented to us by Daily Fantasy. Chris Biton has been on and off here in the semifinals, and also Hesed Gabo.
Who will be number 1? When we talk number 1, who will be the top point guard in today's game? Game number 1, Biton had the great game. That resulted in the win for the Supremos. Game number 2, Gabo had the great game, and that resulted in the win for the Reapers. So who will reign here in game 3?
And that marquee matchup is brought to us by Daily Fantasy. There's been a lot of players that will not be playing here, and let's check in with Daniel Aguardia. Daniel.
Thank you so much, Sandy and Coach Mark. It's a do-or-die game. That is why for both teams, they are ready to stand their grounds. For the Caloocan Supremos, they will be missing the services of Riel Cervantes, who had a stained muscle above the left knee from game 2. But no worries now because June Bonsubre is back. Although he may not be at 100%, he said he's ready to claim the win. Sabi nga ni Coach Peter Santamaria, no more X's and O's. It will all be about the desire to win. Para naman sa Reapers, with only 1 day in between games, they made sure to practice hard and even did viewings to fully prepare themselves. Sabi nga ni Coach Gerson Cabiltes, there is no tomorrow. However, for today, Michael Vico won't be able to play due to his hyperextended left knee that he got in game 2. The crowd is already coming in, and now hold on to your seats because it's the Supremos versus the Reapers game 3 when we get back. It's the PSL President's Cup 2025, the semifinals.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Caloocan Sports Complex. A do-or-die Game 3 of the best-of-3 semifinal series between Pangasinan Abono Reapers and your Caloocan Supremos. This is Pilipinas Super League 2025 President's Cup in cooperation with Ball Out Hoops. Now it's time to meet the starters from both teams. First, from Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Starting guard number 9, Hesed Gabo. Under guard number 33, King Cortiza. At forward number 15, Jore Napoles. Also at forward number 1, Harvey Pagsanhan. And at center number 3, Shak Taganas. About the Reapers, Pangasinan is led by Gerson Cabildes. His assistants are Noy Catalan, June Morazan, Bong Pineda, Ariel Season, Harold Dang, Joseph Gion, Dan Xavier, and June Medina. And now, let us meet the starters from your Caloocan Supremos. Starting guard number 30, Jeff Manday. One guard number 72, Chris Beaton. And forward number 1, Romel Calahat. Under forward number 19, Prince Cousin. And man in the middle, number 18, June Bonsubre. Head coach is Gabby Espinas. Assisted by Toto Dohilio, Peter Santamaria, Mark Manalang. Team managers, Mac Robert D. Tiandu and Jeremy Teen. Team owners, Dennis Flores and Honorable Congressman Oka Malapitan. Officiating is Volcan 13. FIBA International Referee Danny Rihilo. Upper 1 National Referee Roel Indotivo. And Upper 2 National Referee Jerome Kai. This game is under the supervision and regulation.
The Supremos, the home team, will start with Chris Biton, Jeff Banday, Bonsubre coming back, Romel Calahat, Prince Casin. The Reapers will start with Hesed Gabo, King Cortiza, Shak Taganas, Joy Napoles, and Harvey Pagsangan. The officials, the crew chief is Kenny Regino. Umpire 1 is Rowen Inductivo. Umpire 2 is Jerome Chester Guy. And the Reapers controlling the tip, sudden death, win or go home. One game affair, best of 3, and this is game number 3. Napoles, King Cortiza starting for the first time in the semis. Different starting 5 for both teams, Mark.
Indeed, both coaches going to what they do, try to surprise each other here.
Battle for the rebound, won by the Caloocan Supremos. And now about Jeff Manday. Is starting for the first time in the semis, and Manday, he averaged 19 points here in the semis. That's too high.
That's very high, and that's needed for the Supremos because the usual suspects have been struggling. Cabanago, though, played well despite fouling out.
Shak Taganas committing the first personal. Also, this is the first time that Taganas will start for the Reapers. He usually comes off the bench. Chris Biton, Calahat. How about his performance in game number 2?
He lifted the free throw line there.
Bonsubre will score. Showing first blood.
This is a guy they missed in game number 2. Bonsubre out with an ankle injury.
All right, we cannot hear ourselves here because of the noise. And probably the noisiest crowd here in the PSL.
Always the noisiest crowd. Probably the noisiest they've ever been.
We are glad that you can join us again. This is game number 3. Prince Casin is fouled. That will be team foul number 2 for the Reapers.
This is what the Reapers did to the Supremos early in game number 2. They got to the free throw line, got a lot of fouls. Caloocan turning the tables here on the Reapers.
Prince Casin at the line in game number 1. He played for 6 minutes and did not score. 0 of 1 from the field. In game number 2, he played for 10 minutes and 24 seconds and scored 2 points, only 1 field goal. He was shooting 1 out of 3 from the field. And it's 4-0 here to start for the Caloocan Supremos. Supremos took game number 1, 69-60. They were shooting 41% from the field. Pangasinan defeated Caloocan in game number 2 via overtime, 85-79, a hard-earned win. Here is Pagsangan. He gets by Casin. Napoles for 3. Taganas with the offensive rebound, and he is fouled. Now, I mentioned about the physicality of the series, and you know, the tech head told both coaches, pag may close fist, eject.
Automatic, regardless kung tumama o hindi. Basta may intent with a close fist, referees will be very strict.
Yes, and Gabo misfiring on the 3 attempt. Napoles getting the offensive rebound. Cortiza incoming, and it's way off the target. That is their 6th attempt from the field, and they're still scoreless.
And that was 3 straight 3-point field goals for the Reapers. So Caloocan doing a great job not allowing that ball to get into the paint.
Mactalion not playing here in the semis because of hamstring injury he got during the Novadesi game.
Yeah, game 1. And there's another foul.
And of course, Michael Wico, who injured his knee also last
Game 2.
Sunday here in Caloocan.
Huge losses for the Reapers. That's essentially their perimeter.
Inside to Casin. Prince with his first field goal. Now he has 4.
A surprise starter here for Coach Gabi Espinas. Casin plays with a lot of energy. They need that.
Yes, and Gabo outside to King Cortiza. He's looking at the rim. He shoots and blocked by Prince Casin. Today is Tuesday, and sometimes I'm getting confused with the days. The longer I stay here in Manila. And that's Chris Biton scoring.
What a start here for the Supremos. 8-0 run in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Biggest lead of the series is at 12 points. It's been a pretty close ball game. Casin brings it across. He stops. Incoming. And very short on the 3 attempt. The Reapers are still scoreless. 0 of 7 from the field to start. Cortiza. Napoles will be called for the traveling violation. That will be his 3rd here in the series.
Let's see here what happened first. The great pass by Nupunsubre. Casin recognizing nakatalikod yung weak side defense. And in transition, Chris Biton strong to his left.
It's Tuesday night here in Caloocan. Game 3 of the PSL semis. Kalahat with the extra pass. Prince. He is saving it. Bonsubre giving it to Jeff. Biton got stuck in there. Shot clock at 4. And the Caloocan Supremos still scoreless from long distance also. Here in the first period, 6:02 to go.
And the Reapers dodged bullets. Open threes there from Casin and Biton.
Bong Galanza in the game for the first time, replacing J.R. Taganas or Shaq Taganas. 8-0 is our score. Gabo crossing the timeline. Michael Babula. Pagsanghan eluding his defender, and he comes up empty, too strong off the glass. Here come the Supremos. Prince for 3. Short again.
That's the third time he's been short. Tagal niya eh. Tinitignan mo masyado yung bola. Nawawala yung rhythm niya before he shoots.
Now Prince is 0 of 3 from long distance here in the first. And the steal by Chris. Little fadeaway shot. That's good. And the crowd reacting. The Supremos with a 10-0 onslaught to start the first period here in Caloocan. The steal by Chris Biton going all the way. What a shot from mid-range. Chris with his first 2 points of the game.
You're still watching the game between the Reapers and the Caloocan Supremos. It is now or never for the Supremos and for the coaching staff. They only reminded the players that the beauty of the sport is 5 people act as one, and to get this win, that is their goal. Recognizing their lapses, they recognize that they need to minimize turnovers and that they need to play smart, especially with every possession, to maximize their advantage against the Reapers. Thank you, Coach Mark.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel LaGuardia. We cannot hear you because of the noise of the crowd. Anyways, thank you very much, and ball goes out of bounds.
So one thing I noticed here for the Reapers, very tentative when it comes to their offense. Guys are just trying to pass immediately. Parang natatakot sila sa pressure na Caloocan.
Jay Collado not starting here. He top scorer for the team in game number 2. Hesed Gabo with 14 points in game number 2. Napolis, he is 0 of 2 here in the first quarter. We are glad you can join us. My name is Sandy Grumo with Mark Dandan and Daniel LaGuardia. We're here in Orange Country, the city of Caloocan. Side fouled by Michael Mabulak.
See, this is what Michael Mabulak did to get thrown off his game. Complained to every call in game number 2.
Every call. He's been doing that since the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's a foul. See, his right hand, not his left, his right hand grabbed onto Romel Galahat.
Romel Galahat, 13 points in game number 2. He only scored 2 points in game number 1, but had his moments there, especially when he fouled Mactalio.
But he made a living at the free throw line in game number 2.
Yeah, he was 7 of 10 in game number 2 at the line. He averaged 7.4 during the elimination round. And here in the semis, he averaged 8.5 points a game.
Or the first bucket for Pangasinan in over 5 minutes, care of Ian Melencio.
First 2 points for the Reapers. Collado is there for the Reapers. Prince stops, spins.
Oh, what a pass.
Bonsubre. And he overcooks. Michael Mabulak is fouled by Jun Bonsubre. Bonsubre did not play in game number 2 because in game 1 he twisted his right ankle. He rested that ankle in game number 2 and now he's back.
I'm sure he's playing hurt. Hindi ganun katagal yung recovery time na enough to be fully healthy. So Bonsubre is toughing it out here tonight.
And head coach Gabi Espina's in the game for the first time for the Supremos. Bongalanza. Now both teams not shooting well here from long distance in this quarter. Under 4 minutes to go, 11-2 is our score. Collado is guarding Gabby Espinas and Jeff Manday with his first field goal of the game.
That's something like Caloocan likes to do with Espinas. It's on the floor, dump the ball down to him, and he's a playmaker from there.
He shot 54% in game number 2, 6 of 11 from the field, finishing the game with 19 points.
See what happened there. Espinas with the ball in the paint. Great curl by Jeff Manday. It's the midi.
Bong Galanza at the free throw line. Played 28 minutes in game number 2, 3 of 9 from the field, and was perfect from the line. And he finished that game with 10 points. That was his best game so far here in the semis. Joko Tayong Tong. It rolls out. Collado coming down with it. Ralph Robin in the game. There's the entry pass to Michael Mabulak, and he comes up short again.
I like how deep he got there in the post. Great look by Jay Collado.
Manday with 2 points to start the first period. Joko Tayong Tong, Kalahat provides the screen. Here is Kalahat with no hesitation from long distance.
Kalahat struggled from three-point line.
Yeah, he
game
was
number 2.
0 of 5 from long distance in game number 2.
So that's a sigh of relief from Romel Kalahat.
That was his first three-pointer here in the semis. Robin misfires. Collado overcooks. He gets it back and will score.
I was about to say he was distracted by the body on the floor. Great job by Jay Collado maintaining his composure.
He averaged 9 points a game here in the semis. Played his best game so far this season back in game number 2. And we were not able to interview him because he was tired already after the game, breathing heavily. And a foul will be called against the Reapers. They are now with the penalty. Ronnie Matias in the game for the first time. Josh Flores also. Now, Joshua Flores started in game number 1 and in game number 2. Flores played 23 minutes in game number 2. And in game 1, he scored 5 points. In game number 2, he scored 4 points.
He usually starts at the 3 spot for Coach Gabby Espinas. More for defense and, that energy that he brings.
And before that miss, he was shooting perfectly well at the free throw line.
Oh, that's not our fault. We didn't say anything.
I did not say anything. Is 5 out of 5 before that miss. Now he is 6 out of 7 at the line here in the game, here in the series. And they tried to trap Melencio. Collado puts the ball into the hole but can't get it. It did not go in. 17-6. Flores with the attack. What a move by Josh Flores.
Flores is rarely that aggressive with the basketball. But that's a great sign for the Supremos.
Foul is called.
We'll see
how Cabanag in the game for the first time.
Yeah, great spin, the stop, the pivot, the drop step by Josh Flores. Coach Jerson has to be concerned here, Sandy. His team only has 6 points here in the first.
3. Michael fakes. Collado now at 4.
Well, Gabi Espinas forgot to block out Michael Mapulak. That's why they got that second opportunity. Oh! Great seal!
Jeremy Cabanag scoring again. Cabanag average. .5 points a game here. Milencio. Here is Ralph Robin for 3. Yes! First three-pointer for the Reapers. Over right back. Nice pass from Milencio. Wide open look. And Ralph Robin bearing the three-pointer. Back in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, back here inside the Caloocan Sports Complex. First three for the Reapers. Ralph Robin burying it, and lead is still 10 points for the Caloocan Supremos. Back in game number 2, we had 17 lead changes and 11 deadlocks. It was a tough ball game for both. And it went to overtime. Pangasinan defeated the Supremos 85-79. Joko Tayentong, Ronnie Matias, Gabi Espinas will try to score! And yes! He beat the clock.
A great setup there for Gabi Espinas. Isolating him in the post against Jay Collado. That's his pet play. He loves that block. Great spin and fade by head coach Gabi Espinas.
This quarter comes to an end with the Supremos ahead by 12 points. 23-11. Second quarter is coming up.
Hello mga ka-PSL! Nandito po tayo live sa Caloocan Sports Complex at mainit na mainit ang laban pa rin. At kasama ngayon dito si Boss Jericho para sa ating shoutout. Hatid sa atin ang Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Boss Jericho, meron ka bang gustong i-shoutout?
Siyempre, ang unang shoutout natin ang pinakamamahal naming Congressman Kong Oka Malapitan! At siyempre, ngayong araw ay kasama din natin ang ating pinakamamahal na Mayor Along Malapitan, ang ating pinakamamahal na kapitan ng Barangay 176E, Cap Daryl Contapay, siyempre SK Chairman Mezaria Tar, and the rest of the Barangay 176E supporting Caloocan Supremos. Good luck and good job. Job well done sa first quarter.
Ayan, at dahil nag-shoutout ka, meron kang PG galing sa Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Magbabalik po ang Pilipinas Super League. Maraming salamat po.
Hawak ko ang laro.
Daily Fantasy and Fantasy Sports ng Pilipinas. Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team sa Daily Fantasy. Dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com. Second quarter. Cabanag with a move inside. That'll be his second field goal. He averaged 13 points here in the semis.
Well, remember, Sandy, in games 1 and 2, it was Pangasinan who always had great starts. But this time, the Supremos finally putting things together.
Now this is a good sign for the Supremos. And Gabi Espinas is fouled and one for Gabi.
You like to see your playing head coach leading from the front. Gabi Espinas turning back the hands of time. Look at him sprint to his position. Easy deuce.
The Supremos, they are shooting 4 of 6 from the line here in the first half and shooting 60% from the field, 9 out of 16.
Oh, you got to think that fatigue. They're already catching up to the Reapers. Remember, they've played more games combined than the Supremos.
How about the Abona Reapers shooting 22% from the field back in the first period, 4 out of 18.
No, you have to credit that ball pressure by the Supremos, keeping the Reapers out of the paint. Mabulak got touches, pero nagdo-double team siya agad. Nothing clean for Big Mike.
Collado comes out. Jordan Apolos in the game. Did not score in the first quarter also. Collado scored 4 points in the first period. Fontanilla, baseline attack. He gives it to Bong Galanza for 3. Bong had 2 triples in game number 2. And that was 2 crucial 3-pointers for the Reapers.
And it looks like the Supremos will give up that outside shot instead of giving up layups in the paint.
27-14. Here is Jeremy Cabana, who top scored in game number 2 with 21 points. And a bad pass by Gabi Espinas.
Maybe 10 years ago, Ronnie Matias could catch that ball. That's like, the intention was good. Pero hindi na sila spring chicken.
Yeah, Matias, and the ball was out of sync.
Kulang sa team building.
(27-14). It's been an entertaining series. The winner will advance to the finals. Jory Napoles from downtown.
Now that should change some tactics here for the Supremos. Reapers starting to hit from the outside.
That will be his first after missing 3 straight back in the first period. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Irving Palencia this time will be the 3rd point guard in the game for the Supremos. He started game number 2. He was the 3rd point guard game number 1. Played well. Game 2 he was
And there was a call.
it was a foul.
And referee Chester Guy going to the IRS table. They will review it. Jory Napoles in game number 2, 1 out of 3 from the 3-point territory. And in game 1, Napoles 0 of 2 from the 3-point territory. So he is 1 out of 5, or maybe 2 out of 5 here in the series. Big question, Michael Mabulak, his numbers dropping here in the semis. He's been our best player of the game for 6 times.
So it was half the games.
Yeah,
Half the
7,
games.
6.
6 or 7. It was a half the games for the Reapers. He was the best player. Averages 10 points and 8 rebounds a game. In game 1, 10 points, but hindi mo ramdam.
Yeah.
And worse in game 2, only 4 points.
If you take a look at his field goal shooting percentage in game number 1, Michael Mabulak 16% from the field. In game number 2, he was shooting 57% from the field.
Officially our first review of the game. So meron akong counter ulit.
You're taking notes. Eight minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first half. Look at the Jeremy Cabana now taking care of the board and the pen.
When you have vets like that, as a coach, that's a relief. Because those guys see the court differently than you as a coach. Siyempre, they're in the action there. So they will see things you won't see. And that's great input and really helps you strategize and adjust better as a head coach.
There's a Cabildes there on your screen. The Reapers gave it everything they had and pulled off an overtime win to force a Game 3. And they are playing minus Michael Wico, one of their best perimeter defender, and their best one-on-one player, Mactalio.
Oh, they're really taking their time here.
It's Michael Wico on your screen wearing street clothes. Gabi Espinas, Jory Napoles. This is expected already because it's been a very tight series. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a grueling one. Very physical, very tough. The usual scorers not scoring, especially for the Reapers.
And remember, Sandy, the winner of this game has a really quick turnaround.
Yeah.
And game number 1 of the finals is on Thursday against San Juan.
Yes, San Juan.
Fresh.
If Caloocan will win, Game 1 will be here
Yeah,
because they have the home court advantage.
that's the best overall record.
If Pangasinan will win, San Juan we will be there to cover game number 1. Game 2 will be in Pangasinan.
Road trip.
It's just an ordinary foul. And it took them, what, 10 minutes? Well, they're making it sure that they will get the right call. That's the beauty when we have instant replay system.
Hey, you love that the referees are being thorough with the reviews.
27-17. It's a 10-point lead for the Caloocan Supremos. Oh, intercepted by Ralph Robin. Palencia taking it away from Robin. Matias to Palencia. And he comes up short and he blows the layup.
Could have been a great play for Erwin Palencia.
Napoles, 1 out of 4 from long distance. He gets it back. And he is fouled by Gabi Espinas. That'll be the first on Gabi.
That's a great step-through move by Jory Napoles, and that is not travel, folks. That's perfectly legal.
Jory Napoles and the line. Napoles, 12 points in game number 2, 11 rebounds. A double-double performance. And he averaged 7 points here in the series.
Quick 8-0 run here for the Reapers.
Joshua Flores will be called for travel. Dribbling violation.
Slowly but surely, the Reapers finding their groove on offense. Thanks to this guy, Jory Napoles.
Napoles for 3, yes!
8 straight points from Jory Napoles.
And Jory Napoles with his 4th three-point shot here in the series. And that is his 2nd here in the game. We'll be right back. You're watching the PSL semis.
are still watching the semifinals Game 3 between the Reapers and the Supremos. The Reapers were definitely concerned about the point difference. During their huddle a while ago, Coach Kirsten Cabilcas emphasized that they are being afraid defensively. And in order to get their footing, they need to push the ball more. And once they stop the Supremos, this win will be theirs, gentlemen.
All right, thank you very much, Daniel LaGuardia.
No, I like that what Daniel said there. They were afraid defensively, and that was true. Very tentative in that first quarter. Couldn't get any stops. But thanks to Jory Napoles, who scored 8 straight points, 8 of those 11 in that 11-0 run. They were only down by 5.
27-22 with 7 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. And the first half, Valencia, Matias, Cabanag, Flores, and Alvin Baitiong for the Supremos. They're up by 5. Ralph Robin, oh, that's Joshua Fontanilla, Jeremy Cabanag getting entangled. They're inside the circle. You know, Jeremy Cabanag is a tough player and also a tough defender.
He's another guy that has to keep his emotions in check. That's what led him to foul out in game number 2.
Finished the game with in double figures, and Flores throws the ball. Oh, ball stays with the Caloocan Supremos.
4 seconds to shoot.
Shot clock at 4 seconds, and Coach Jerson will not challenge the call. We've seen a lot of early challenges here in the PSL, especially when we were in Antipolo. Napoles, 3-on-3 break. Fontanilla outside to Robin. Bang! They've been missing a lot of threes back in the first quarter. Now they are on fire.
4 straight threes for the Reapers.
Cabanag throws it up and he blows it. Ball goes back to the Reapers and a chance to take the lead here for Pangasinan, 27-25.
Great pass. Great pass. And look at how Robin caught that ball, Sandy. Ready to shoot. Takakasana.
And we all know that Robin is not afraid to take the shot. He is 1 out of 4 from long distance in game number 1. And in game 2, he was 1 out of 2 from long distance. That is his 3rd triple here in the semis. Ball. Here is Napoles. He will not take it. Poked away by Manday. Kalahat taking care of it, and he brings it across. Kalahat had a 3-pointer in the first period. Manday is yet to score from the 3-point land. Jeff. Oh, nice penetration by Jeff Manday.
That's one way to break a 14-0 run. Get to the paint, get some layups.
Ball Galanza. By Chong is blocked. The Reapers are shooting 4 of 8, making that 5 out of 9 from long distance here in the first half.
And see again that great penetration by Jeff Manday, asking for the end one.
Manday with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
And we have another review.
It's the second review of the game. The Caloocan Supremos shooting 54% from the field. That's 12 out of 22 here in the first half. Pangasinan, 8 out of 23. That's 34% shooting from the field.
Well, they made up that difference because of their 3-point shooting. They didn't hit anything in the first quarter. They hit 4 here in the second, 2 from Jory Napoles.
And they missed 4 straight from long distance in the first period. Napoles with 3 attempts in the first quarter. Joshua Fontanilla there on your screen.
After the review. Oh yeah, Mike Chong touched that ball last. Yeah.
It was not a challenge. Was it a challenge?
It was not. It was a review.
faking a foul warning against the Supremos. Robin, yes! Now Robin with 5 points.
I love the pass by Fontanilla. He looked at Napoles and then passed it to Robin, who was open in the corner.
And a turnover committed by Chris Biton. 29-27. It's Pangasinan basketball. And a chance to tie this ball game at 29-all. And also the Reapers had a chance for them to take the lead for the first time. Robin with 5 points. It's 2 free throws for Ralph Robin. Ralph Robin will go to the free throw line for the first time.
Robin finally playing well here in game number 3. He struggled. He was a mark back with the Supremos defense.
Well, he is shooting 1 out of 2 here in the series. Did not go to the free throw line in game number 2. In 2022, Robin and Cortiza were suspended for violating team protocols. You know, Robin was, he was with Emilio Aguinaldo College, was the 3rd leading scorer for the team in 2022. He averaged 8.4 points a game.
That's the most animated I've seen Coach Gerson on the bench.
You know, he was so chill back in game number 2 compared to game number 1.
Yeah.
He was more relaxed in game number 2. Got teed up in game number 1 because of so many complaints. You know, that's the way it is. You cannot argue with the ref. You can't talk to them.
You have to play through it.
By Tiong. Prince had a memorable first quarter. And a foul is called. It's on Harvey Pagsanghan. You know, he's very tough. He's very physical.
I mean, coming off that Zoom action, that's going to be... Harvey just plowed through.
After he wadded off for Chris Biton, he was hit by Alvin Baitiong. And we have a foul on Alvin Baitiong. Ralph Robin is down on the floor, hitting the deck.
And this will probably necessitate review number 3.
And again, the officials will review. This will be the 3rd time that they will use the IRS system.
Now remember, anything with intent, closed fist, above the head, above the shoulder, could be a DQ.
To be soft, was it a basketball foul or not?
Could be just an elbow. We need another angle though. Kasi natakpan siya ni Michael Mapula.
It's a 1-point game. Alvin Baitiong saying it was a flop. The other 2 referees are reviewing it. Ralph Robin was hit. And he hit the deck.
Checking if we have a better angle here. What really happened.
And I think Ralph Robin is okay.
Nice. Just an offensive foul.
Yeah, ordinary offensive foul called against the Caloocan Supremos. So again, a chance for the Reapers to take the lead. The Reapers in ball possession. Harvey Pagsanghan puts the move. He gives it to Jory Napoles. Napoles, Michael Mabula. Inside to Harvey, blocked from behind. Kalaha taking care of it. Biton crossing the timeline, met by Ralph Robin. Biton. Hesitation there. Kalahat Outside shot clock at 5. He spins. Battle for the rebound won by Michael Mabulak. 2 players down on the floor. Offensive foul called on Michael Mabulak.
Oh my goodness, 2 guys on the floor.
That'll be his second personal. Now he will become a liability on defense.
Is this going to be another review?
Yes, it will be the 4th time that the officials will review it. If they will, but they will not. Oh, now Chester Guy is the referee. The number 55.
There's the rebound. Oh yeah, there's a swing.
A little swing.
A little swing. Again, but for the Reapers, you have to check your emotions. Right?
Yeah.
The same thing happened in game number 1. It's still the second quarter. You're only down 1.
4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Another entertaining first half.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
And Jake Collado talking to us. And also Jordan Apolos. Well, it's the way it is.
Yeah, you get the referees. He made the call, and they're going to stick with it. And then again, you have to play through it.
You can play hard, you can play tough, but not rough. Kalahat is fouled by Jordan Apolos. Now, these 2 teams are in the penalty already. 2 free throws for Romel Kalahat.
And that's the bad habit of Jordan Apolos. He likes to reach in, gamble for steals. That time, Kalahat made him pay, spinning to the baseline, getting 2 free throws.
Kalahat is shooting 9 of 15 from the free throw line here in the series.
He's basically camped at the free throw line.
13 points in game number 1, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and 4 rebounds. There's been a lot of flop going on here. And you know, the players are telling the referees to call it. A lot of pushing and shoving here. Collado for 3. It rims out like a toilet that didn't flush. Kalahat taking care of it.
That breaks the streak of 4 straight threes made by the Pangasinan Reapers.
The Supremos with 15 rebounds all in all. Chris gets by. Robin short on a 2 attempt and rebounded by Jordan Apolos. Essen Gabon. Collado will take it. No, he will not. Oh. And a wrestling match occurred underneath. Pagsangan is checking his face. He's down on the floor. And as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be a tough series. And this series will end today.
Prince Kasin, you don't talk to the coaches of the opposing team. That's only going to fire up those guys. See the wrestling match. Pagsangan trying to seal. The foul was called immediately.
Oh.
And this is, see the swing? This is a swing.
Yes.
The left arm.
The initial call is double foul.
Yeah, there's a swing. It's as clear as day.
The initial call was double foul. There was a double foul committed by both players, Kasin and Pagsangan. The first on Kasin and the first also for Pagsangan. But there was this extra motion.
Yep. Parang palikod.
And that's not flopping anymore. Harvey Pagsangan, I think is okay right now. And also, Harvey Pagsangan is a beneficiary of hard fouls. You know, just like Romel Calahat. So it's not new to them.
Yeah. And they're tough kids. They can take the hits, get up, keep going.
You know, sometimes he's giving it, sometimes he receives it. You know, Harvey Pagsangan is a tough player, played for Gilas Pilipinas Youth when he was 16 years old. Also played for the Gilas Youth when he was 18 years old.
So here come the referees. We will call.
Rowan Inductivo will be.
So
Incident sportsmanlike on Prince Cassian. That's the right call.
that's the right call. There's a swing.
The left arm did swing. And you cannot deny it because we review it already. And
Number 19, Prince Cassian. That's his third personal foul.
3 fouls on Prince Cassian.
2 free throws for Harvey.
so Harvey Pagsangan will go to the free throw line. Harvey Pagsangan. He averaged 6.5 points a game here in the series. Scored 5 points in game number 2. And scored 8 points in game number 1. Played heavy minutes in game number 2. 29 minutes and 13 seconds. 31-30. So again, the Reapers, they've been trailing here in the first half. And a chance for them to take the lead for the first time with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. Harvey. Foul given up by Jeff Manday.
It's been a very long 1 minute.
Yes.
The lead foul number 13, Jeff Monday. That's his first personal foul. Penalty.
No, the Caloocan Supremos, they went to the semis last season. Also in tough semis versus the Quezon Titans. There was this game, that was game number 2, and the game went to double overtime. It was me and Carmelo Navarro who covered that ball game.
And Caloocan was the higher seed as well. Again.
Yes. Rebounded by Romel Calahat. 31-30. Again, the Reapers down by 1. The Reapers unable to take the lead here. They've been chasing the Reapers since the first period. Intercepted by Harvey Pagsangan. Jordan Polis with a drive, and it rims out. Collado step out of bounds.
The Reapers have had opportunity after opportunity to take over the lead. And Robin blew 2 free throws. This time, Napoles blows a layup.
That is turnover number 9 for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Two minutes and 29 seconds to go. Romel Calahat, Chris Biton, Jeff Manday, Junbon Subre, and Jeremy Cabanak. I love this 5 here on the floor for the Caloocan Supremos.
3-guard lineup.
Kick ball violation. Shot clock returns to 14 seconds. Jeff Manday is yet to score from long distance, and we always see him score late. Chris for 2.
Tough shot. Overjoying the bullets.
But I won't be surprised if Jeff Manday will not score a 3-pointer here in the first half.
They're really shading him until after half court.
Because he always starts scoring in the second period, not this kind of late. Napola is missing on the 3 attempt, rebounded by Jeremy Cabanak. Shot clock reads at 15 seconds. Gabo is guarding Chris. Manday. Outside to Chris Biton. Calahat. Yes!
Who needs Jeff Manday when you have Romel Calahat?
Romel Calahat with his second 3-point field goal here in the series. Wide open for 3. No problem for Romel Calahat. timeout. It's a 6-point lead for the Caloocan Supremos, 36-30. And Romel Calat shooting 2 of 7 from long distance here in the series. Did not make any attempts in the first game. And in the second game, he was 0 of 5 from the 3-point land. And here, he has 3, make that 2 here in the first half.
And that's a great bonus here for the Supremos. Manda is struggling in the first half. They're not getting anything from Paredes or Biton. So it's Palahat's turn to help out.
I see Vic Manuel. And that's Harvey Pagsanghan scoring his first field goal of the game. Yeah, Vic Manuel behind the Pangasinan bench. 36-32 now.
That's bad defense on the part of the Supremos, allowing Pagsanghan to get from point A to the point B in a straight line.
Harvey Pagsanghan averaged 6.5 points a game here in the series. Chris. Jeremy Cabanak. Calat with 2 triples. Napoles on him. He drives. And short on the release. And we have a loose ball foul. Look at Real Cervantes in street clothes, not playing here in the game. And he's their #1 cheerleader there in the bench.
That's a great teammate right there.
Yeah.
Right? That's a great teammate.
And both teams are over the foul limit with 54 seconds to go. Junbun Subre will score at the line. Bonsubre scored only 1 point in game #1. Played for 15 minutes.
Now it's 4 points. They really missed him in game #2.
38-32. Largest lead of the series was at 12 points registered by the Pangasinan Abono Reapers in game #2. It's been a pretty close series with so many lead changes and deadlocks, especially in game #2. Chris going around. Manday looking at the shot clock. He's yet to score from the 3-point land. Oh, what a pass! And Cabanag missing inside. And Cabanag with a steal. Nice blow by Jeremy Cabanag. Intercepted by Chris. That's back-to-back field goals for the Caloocan Supremos. And a series of turnovers committed by the Pangasinan Abono Reapers to close the first half.
What a poor finish from the Pangasinan Reapers. A loss of focus, allowing 2 straight turnovers and 2 straight layups for the Supremos to open up this 10-point lead at the half.
Chris Biton scored there after the steal. 42-32. That was our move of the half. 42-32 Caloocan.
Handa na po ba tayo para sa ating halftime break? Hatid sa atin ng Daily Fantasy. Dito hawak mo ang laro. Sa segment na ito, this is what we call the Shark Game. At ngayon, iniimbitahan na natin ang mga kalahok para sa game na ito. So ang mechanics lang ng game na ito, napakasimple lang. Meron tayong dalawang grupo na mag-uunahan mag-shoot doon sa ating inflatable na shark. At ang unang makaapat na shoot doon sa may ating inflatable shark, sila ang mananalo. So ready na ba ang mga shark natin?
Ready na po.
Okay, ready na sila. In 3, 2, 1, and go! Alright, mukhang nag-practice si ate. Dalawa na ang na-shoot niya doon sa inflatable. Okay, eto, tingnan natin kung sino mauuna. Meron na bang mananalo? Okay, eto na! At ang nagwagi, ang power couple dito ng Caloocan. Congratulations po at mananalo kayo ng special loot bag hatid sa atin ng Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. Kaya join us at playdailyfantasy.com. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. Okay, let's have a photo shoot muna and then sa mga players natin ng basketball, get ready dahil hindi pa nagtatapos ang ating halftime break. Meron pa tayong activities hatid sa atin ng Kalos PH. Meron naman tayong activity na hatid sa atin ng Kalos PH Sportswear at shoutout nga pala sa Camarine Branch, Kalos PH. Etong game na to is what we call the Super Layup. Ang gagawin ng mga to, meron tayong tatlong kalahok. Ang gagawin nila is iikot sila ng 8 beses and then tatakbo sila sa ring para i-shoot ang
This is
bola.
Ruben Palencia of Caloocan
Alright.
Supremos.
Ready na ba,
Sali na
kuya?
sa Daily Fantasy and Fantasy Sport
Tama
ng
ba na pinasok
Pilipinas.
mo?
Pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng
Alright!
sariling dream team
Sabay-sabay
sa
tayo
Daily
bumilang ng
Fantasy.
8 segundo.
Dahil
And
dito,
3, 2,
sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro.
1,
Join now
2,
at
3, 4,
playdailyfantasy.com.
5, 6, 7, and 8. Ito na, tignan natin. Ay, goy! Ay, wala. Next contestant. Sige, dito muna kuya, magpahinga ka sa gilid. Eto, mukhang malakas to sa hiluan. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tingnan natin kung nahihilo na ba siya. Mukhang pantay na Ay, grabe! Palakpakan naman natin, mga Tagalongan! Okay, ang last contestant natin para sa ating Kalos PH Sportswear. Eto na. In 3, 2, 1. Pabalik tayo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nahilo na, 7, and 8. Tignan natin. Alright! Congratulations sa mga contestant natin dito sa Kalos Sportswear. At dahil dyan, magtatanggap kayo ng mga jersey hatid sa atin ng Kalos Sportswear. At ngayon naman, sa ating mga manlalaro dito sa PSL, meron tayong pre-throw shootout hatid sa atin ng Pilipinas Super League. Meron tayong 5 bigas na ipamimigay sa unang makakashoot dito sa free throw line. Okay, ready? Eto muna, si Kuya. In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Eto, tingnan natin kung uubra. Malapitan. Tumira. Wala. Next. Unahin natin ang mga chikiting. Tingnan natin kung shoot. Wala pa rin. So this game is brought to you by Pilipinas Super League. Ayan. Meron tayong 5 mananalo para sa game na ito at magtatanggap sila ng bigas galing sa Pilipinas Super League. Wala pa rin po tayong winner. Okay. Galing ni Spider-Man. Eto. Wala pa rin. Next. Alright, meron na tayo first winner. 4 na lang. Ang hinihintay, 2 na. ang ating winner? Dito ka muna, kuya. Okay, 3 na lang ang ating hinihintay para sa game na ito. Alright, wala pa rin. Kuya, baka ikaw na ang magtatanggap ng bigas. Wala. Ay, ito, si kuyang naka-white. Tumira. Oy, muntik na. Straight sana. Okay, 3 na lang. This game is brought to you by Pilipinas Super League. At meron na tayong 3 nagwagi para sa bigas. 2 na lang. Muntik na, kuya. Napakamot si kuya. Eto, tingnan natin. Ay, muntik na. Kuya, alright. 4 na ang nagwawagi para sa bigas. 1 na lang ang hinihintay natin. Sino kaya ang huling mananalo ng bigas? Hatid sa atin ng Pilipinas Super League. Eto na. Eto na. Wala. Eto. And our last winner para sa bigas, hatid sa ating Pilipinas Super League. Maraming salamat po sa mga sumali at sa mga hindi nanalo. Salamat din po. At magbabalik po ang Pilipinas Super League. Maraming salamat po.
We are back inside the Caloocan Sports Complex, and the Supremos scoring 4 points to end the first half. They're on top by 10, 42-32. With Mark Dandan, my name is Sandy Grumo. Let's take a look at some highlights back in the first half.
Caloocan off to the races in that first quarter, led by their playing head coach Gabby Espinas, punctuating that first quarter with a tough fadeaway. But in that second quarter, the Reapers came out blades swinging, hitting 4 straight 3-point shots, 2 from Jory Napoles and this kid Harvey Pagsangan, tough as nails, getting down the gut of the defense for that layup. But in the end, the defense of the Supremos reigning supreme. A steal by Cabanag, a layup, and a steal by Biton, leading to another layup, pushing this lead up to double figures to end that first half.
And let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to us by CJSR.
You look at the field goal percentages, 53% for the Supremos, only 34. That's great defense by the Caloocan Supremos. Free throws equal, but you look at the points and the turnovers. Turnovers 12 for the Reapers, and the bench points, 20 bench points for the Reapers, led by Harvey Pagsanghan. And that is something that is a strength for the Reapers. Caloocan Supremos, their bench really has to step up in terms of their defense.
You know, the Supremos, their bench averaged 49 points a game here in the series, while the Pangasinan Abono Reapers, their bench averaged 36 points. Romel Calahat, what a performance back in the first half. 9 points, 4 rebounds, and perfect from the three-point territory. 2 of 7 here in the series. And Ralph Robin, 9 points, best game so far here in the series, and 3 out of 4 from the field, and perfect also from long distance.
Robin, Pagsanghan, the young guns for the Reapers, carrying that load off the bench. And Robin deservedly starting the third quarter.
Daily Fantasy and Fantasy Sports ng Pilipinas, pumili ng top basketball players at mag-build ng sariling dream team. Sa Daily Fantasy, dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. That's a Napoles 3. Join now at playdailyfantasy.com. Scan the QR code or click the link to answer the question on the form for a chance to win 500 Daily Fantasy coins.
Nice to play to start the third from Coach Jerson Cabildes.
Calahat not hesitating on the 3 attempt. His first miss here in the game. Chris Biton will throw it in. Shot clock 14 seconds for the Caloocan Supremos. Largest lead was at 16 points mark. That was 27-11. And the first, Calahat will not score. Foul is called against Napoles. But Napoles did not score big time in the second period because he was in foul trouble. And they made that in the game number 2.
Really limited his capabilities. Couldn't even defend properly. Allowed a few layups. Game number 2. But this time really showing out what he can do.
Calahat at the line.
Sabi sa'yo, camping na si Calahat sa free throw line. May sleeping bag na siya dyan.
He's 10 out of 16 from the free throw line. And goes 2 out of 2 that time. Napoles puts the move, goes inside. Napoles finding the rim, finding the hole. 5 points straight for Jory Napoles.
Where would they be without Jory Napoles?
Yeah.
Damaging them from the outside, damaging them from the inside.
3. Chris will not score. Picked up by Bongalanza. Gabon also did not score from the field in the first half.
Remember in the third quarter, game number 2, Jeff Manday. Cookies
with a steal and the bucket. You know, every time the Reapers will make a run, Caloocan Supremos will always have an answer.
That's what they do. That's the Supremos ballgame.
Michael Mabulak facing the basket. Too strong on the reverse, and he is fouled by Junbun Subre.
Now going back to my point earlier, Hesed Gabo in that third quarter, game number 2, scored 11 points. Now for a guy like Hesed Gabo, who's a pass-first point guard, that's unheard of sometimes.
We'll turn you over now to Dane LaGuardia. Daniel.
The Reapers had a roller coaster of first half. For them, it was a wake-up call. Those Jerson as a team were the heart and pride for this game 3 because they recognized they were out-hustled, out-hard by the Supremos. That's why coming into the second half, Coach Jerson has challenged the boys to step it up. Sammy and Coach Mark.
Well, they really need to step it up, Sandy. It's win or go home.
Michael Mabulak scoring at the free throw line. Mabulak averaged 7 points a game, and during the elimination round, he averaged 10.5 points a game, a 6-time most, make that the best player of the game. Foul is called against Bong Galanza. That will be team foul number 2 for the Reapers. You know, for these two teams, there will be no safe lead for both.
Well, given how streaky these teams have been, they've displayed it the whole series long. They can go on streaks, hot streaks.
Yes, yes. Romel Kalahat puts the move for 3. Kalahat. He is now 2 out of 4 from long distance here in the game.
Well, that's going to be a technical on Jory Napoles. Called for a flopping violation the second time around.
No, the CALOOCAN Supremos, they've been complaining that one since the first period.
See the closeout by Ronnie Matias. That's a good closeout. That's a good closeout.
You always think twice whenever Ronnie Matias is in front of you, right? Manday, his first miss here in the series at the free throw line. Before that miss, Manday was 6 out of 6. Matias, bang!
Wow. Wow. That's a bonus. Matias hitting a 3.
Back to a 10-point lead, 49-39. Napoles, Gabo, scoreless. And the first half from the field. Inside pass broken up, picked up by Chris. That was a tough pass and a hard one. Chris Biton puts the move for 3. And rebounded by Jory Napoles.
May sagot lagi ito Supremos. The Reapers cannot build the run.
Gabo short-armed the 2 attempt. As such, Ralph Robin, it's Caloocan basketball.
You know, one thing I've observed here for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers, Andy, every whistle, every dead ball, they're complaining about something. It's really throwing them off their game.
And it's draining their energy by complaining. Even the coaching staff, even their fans.
Even their fans.
They have a small contingent here from Pangasinan. That's Jerson Cabiltes on the screen. Oh, that's a kick ball violation. Chris against 2 black shirts there.
That's a horrible decision by Fontanilla. It was an 8-second violation.
So it's going to be back to 24. Matias. Cabanag, what a performance in game number 2. 21 points, 8 out of 13 from the field, but he fouled out in game number 2. Josh Flores, Galanza on him. Matias going strong to the hole, rebounded by Jory Napoles. Napoles very active at both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively. Galanza, Joshua, Michael, short.
Oh my.
And he is fouled hard by Ronnie Matias.
You know, when you say fouled hard by Ronnie Matias, it's just a foul for him. It's always hard.
It's just normal for him.
Yeah. You don't have to.
It's like an average foul for Ronnie Matias. Michael will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a good foul. It's a playoff foul.
But a hard one.
Yeah, it's a hard one, definitely.
And that's how you stop a play. That's how you stop
Nothing dirty.
from making him go to the free throw line for the bonus free throw.
Yeah, because Michael Mabulak is not a good free throw shooter. You don't give him the end one. Don't give him confidence.
Michael Mabulak is shooting 25% back in game number 2. That's 2 of 8 from the free throw line.
So immediately, it was a good foul.
Michael Mabulak, he averaged.
Right now, he only has 2 points.
He averaged 10.5 points during the elimination round. And here in the series, he averaged only 7 points. And he gets the second free throw.
Mataas lang yun, Sandy, because he had those 10 points in that game number 1. They'll take those away when he had 4 points in game number 2.
And we all know that we were amazed during the elimination round about his performance, especially when he's facing the basket. Mandai for 3, and his first miss. That was his first attempt, by the way, from the three-point land. That's a technical foul for flopping.
Yeah,
see? Also, the Pangasinan Abono Reapers, they are complaining of the flop committed by the Caloocan Supremos. I mean, both teams are complaining since game number 1.
Parang given na eh. Every whistle they have here.
Milencio scoring at the free throw line.
See what happened? Cabana trying to fight over the screen. Oh yeah, that's a flop.
He was trying to sell it to the referees. And the referee says it's not about business. They called the right call. 2 faking a foul call already here in the game. But we've been looking at them. We've been seeing those 2 coaches complaining for the faking a foul. Cabana not happy with it. Milencio. Shot clock at 12. Napoles for 3. It rims out. Rebounded by Jeff Mandai.
Napoles settling now too much. I know he's hit a few, pero that cannot take away from your aggressiveness.
You know, they need his other teammates to help him in scoring. Michael Mabulak, Jay Collado at the bench also. Not scoring here for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Flores. It's a 24-second shot clock violation, the first here in the game. And the Pangasinan Abono Reapers wants to talk things over. We have a ceasefire.
It's the third quarter of the Reapers and the Supremos, and for the Supremos, they have reminded each other to not be overconfident because anything can happen in the second half. Being able to remove the comfort zone of the Reapers in the first half, the coaching staff reminded the team that defense is taking away your opponent's confidence, and that is how they will face this second half against the Reapers. Sandy and Coach Mark?
Yes, they did take away the confidence of the Reapers back in the first half, but we all know the Reapers can always come back.
Oh yeah, they have the capability, they have the personnel, they have the ammunition to come back in this game.
Milencio, Joshua Fontanilla guarded by a bigger defender, and that's Jeremy Cabanak. Ball stays with the Reapers. The Reapers are down by 8 points with 4:09 remaining. In the third period, shot clock at 6 seconds. Oh! Coach, Assistant Coach Toto Duhilio is challenging the call.
Yo, challenges, I feel like you have to save them, especially in a situation like this. You know this game is probably going to be close. You don't want to save that.
The earliest challenge. Yeah. So he lost the challenge and he lost a timeout.
You lose a timeout, that's big.
Now, both teams with 2 timeouts remaining now.
Shot clock is at 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Well, it did not change the trajectory of the ball. So we'll stay with the Reapers. It was a bad challenge for Coach Toto Duhilio. Michael. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. If he's facing the basket and there was no defender in front of him. Shot clock 17. Cabanag, that's Jeff Manday. Tayong asking for the ball. 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Now it's 5. It's 4. It's 3. For 3. And rebounded by Jory Napoles. That is rebound number 27 for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Ronnie Matias, that is the 24th rebound for the Caloocan Supremos. Cabanag. Matias with no hesitation. That is his second here in the game.
Something in the water here in Caloocan. First it was Romel Galaan. Now Ronnie Matias, the sniper.
The Supremos 2. Make that 4 out of 16 from long distance. Joshua will score. And the Reapers late in coming back on defense. That's why Joshua Flores, he was able to score underneath. It was Bong Galanza who defended him. Shot clock 10. Bong. Napoles. Here come the Supremos. Cabanag asking for it.
Oh my, what a poor pass.
Look at Cabanag and, oh, that's a travel. That's a travel.
Yeah, he cannot get up. He died for that ball, you cannot get up.
But look at that hustle there by Jeremy Cabanag diving for the loose ball. Giving us everything here in game number 3.
What was that pass by Joko Tayong Tong though? That's a horrible pass.
A baby pass.
There's no space here for weak passes.
You can't baby your pass. This is game number 3. Nine-point lead for the Supremos. Nice fake for 3. Rebounded by Joko Tayong Tong. And a technical foul called on Josh Flores. This is for faking a foul, the third here in the game.
Technical foul on number 12.
He can't, you know, it's important that he stops flopping. Especially now that every flop is leading to a free throw.
Because, you know, it can take away the beauty of the game. But they will review it.
Okay. So that's number 5. That's number 5.
Both teams are advised to observe from our bench the courtroom. All players please proceed to the shaded lane in front of their respective benches. There is a review of the last sequence of play.
The officials now at the officials or the technical table review it. Collado will see action. How about Jay Collado? It was scoreless in the first half after scoring 18 points in game number 2. I'm sorry, Collado with 4 points in the first half. Yeah, but that was, it's not the number that we want to see for Jay Collado after finishing 18 points in the first in game number 2.
See what happened there. There's Flores. Oh! Oh! Okay.
Will they change the color now? I don't know.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Foul called on number taking a foul call on Josh Flores was nullified. Pushing foul on number 10. That's his third personal foul.
So they changed the call.
So the foul goes on Michael Mabulak, and that's going to be number 3.
And a technical foul will be called against Joshua Flores, right?
Yeah. So that's a free throw for Pangasinan.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Jersa Cabilde is not happy with the result after the review, and he will be teed up again, the second here in the series.
He has to check his emotions here. His team needs him to be on the sidelines in a game like this.
Good point.
Nangyari din sa kanya to, game number 1.
Yeah. This is the second time here in the series. Got teed up in game number 1 in Novedesi. On game number 2, he was a bit relaxed, and now here in game number 3, we'll get a technical foul again, and Prince Kasin will go to the free throw line. The Supremos are shooting 16 of 26 from the line here in the game. It's been an entertaining game number 3. It's been an entertaining and a grueling, a physical series for both teams. A lot of players not playing here for both. Tayong Tong scores.
Every time the Reapers have tried to make a run, Supremos so far have had an answer.
That will be the first field goal for Joko Tayong Tong. He has 3 rebounds also. Shot clock at 8. Pagsangan lost it momentarily. Collado, 4-3. Way off. Michael coming down with it. Fontanilla, way off. Collado lost it and will score.
In the nick of time, Jay Collado, right spot at the right time.
Collado with 6 points. That'll be his 3rd field goal of the game. And the steal by Michael Babula going all the way to finish it.
There you go. That's how you keep Michael Pabulak alive. Starts it from defense, translating it into offense.
And again, the Reapers are threatening to come back, showing some signs of life.
Be careful, Michael Mabulak. Oh, he grabbed Joshua Flores. That was a grab.
And he acknowledged it, right?
Yeah. This time he didn't complain. And it's his 4th foul.
Now he is a liability on defense. 32 ticks remaining. He goes out now. Jordan Paul is back in the game. Joshua Flores.
That's a big loss for Pangasinan. Mabulak was starting to hum. He's 9 rebounds, 7 points. And Flores also 6 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Quality minutes.
And has been shooting well at the free throw line. Milencho. Inside to Harvey.
Great patience there by Fontanilla. Passing up an open 3. for the layup from Harvey.
Joshua is fouled by Harvey. Pagsangha was a foul. He will go to the line.
It's one of those things, Sandy. If you're too late to rotate or help, just give the layup instead of giving up a three-point play.
Joshua Flores has been shooting pretty well at the line. Again, he will go. And one situation for Joshua Flores. The Supremos 17. Make that 12 of 17 from the free throw line here in the game. And he completes the three-point play. One of the better shooters at the line for the Supremos. Oh, what a catch! What a pass by Jay Collado.
What a pass, what a catch.
61 to 53. Jay Collado with a beautiful pass. Milencio burying the two-pointer inside. 3 quarters down, 1 more to go. Game 3 of the PSL semis.
Hello mga ka-PSL, nandito po tayo nagbabalik sa Caloocan Sports Complex para sa atin in-game trivia hatid sa atin ng Daily Fantasy dito. Hawak mo ang laro. At ngayon kasama ko si Kuya Aaron. Kuya Aaron, meron ka bang gustong batiin or shoutout?
Shoutout sa Family Mendoza, sa JNT, tsaka sa buong Barangay 170, mabuhay.
Ayan, ready ka na ba para sa ating in-game trivia question?
Opo.
So yan, ito ang ating question. Sino ang nag-best player last game sa overtime win ng Pangasinan Abono Reapers laban sa Caloocan Supremos?
Si Jay Collado po.
Sure ka na ba ang sagot mo, Kuya?
Yes po.
At dahil dyan, congratulations, nanalo ka ng special loot bags hatid sa atin ng Daily Fantasy. At sa ating mga manonood, please join us at playdailyfantasy.com dahil dito sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Magbabalik po ang Pilipinas Super League.
Hawak ko ang laro.
You know, we ended the first half 42 to 32. Caloocan ahead by 10 points. And again here to start the fourth quarter, Caloocan ahead by 10. And Hesed Gabo is fouled from behind.
That's going to be 4 on Prince Casid.
So Hesed Gabo now, he was sacked, no points at all, no rebounds, but he has 2 assists. Joining him is Ralph Robin, Harvey Pagsangan, Joy Napoles, and Jay Collado. For the Reapers and for the Supremos, Chris Biton, Jeff Manday, Joko Tayongtong, and Junbon Subre.
Now for the Supremos,
And Joshua Flores.
they don't want a repeat of last year. They led the league in the elimination round, the top seed overall, only to falter in the semis against the Titans. This time, they don't want history to repeat itself.
Hesed Gabo. Shot clock at 10 seconds. Ralph Robin puts the move. He gives it to Hesed Gabo. Jay shoots. And it's all white shirts for the rebound.
That's like the 5th off-balance shot by Jay Collado from the outside. He's not getting touches clean from the outside.
You know, again, the Supremos, they were disrupting the flow of the offense of the Reapers.
That's what they do best.
And that's what you get when you reached in. Joshua Flores was momentarily open, but decided to pass the basketball to to Chris Biton. Tayongtong was open to the other side.
Wide open. Wide open.
That is turnover number 13 for the Supremos. Robin! Oh! Nice downhill move from Ralph Robin.
His first field goal here in the second half, now with 11 points.
And he cuts down the lead to 6 points, 8 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. And here in game number 3, Manday. Here is Flores for 3. And for a while, I thought it will go in. Hesed Gabo for 3. It rims out. Picked up by Joko Tayongtong. Manday, he is yet to score from the three-point territory. Manday only 6 points here in the game. He has 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Rebounded by Jory Napoles. Foul is called on June Bonsubre.
I like what Coach Jerson is doing as an adjustment here defensively. They're denying Chris Biton on the ball. Every time Biton gets the ball, it's way near half court. So he's having a hard time using ball screens or getting downhill.
Romel Calahat and Ronnie Matias, they're back. And also Jeremy Cabanag. They're sending in the hit squad here in the game. A 6-point lead for the Supremos. Gabo crossing the timeline barely. Out by Chris Biton. And that is team foul number 3 for the Caloocan Supremos. The Reapers. No fouls yet here in the 4th quarter. They're down by 6. Collado gets by Matias and scores. Now he has 8 points. That is his 2nd field goal here in the 4th quarter.
Impressive quick move from Jay Collado. The rip through in the attack.
4-point lead for the Caloocan Supremos. Jeff Manday. Because of their clock winding down, Jeremy Cabanag was forced to take it from the corner. How about Jeff Manday? Only 6 points here in the game. Collado. Good spacing. Oh, Napoles getting the offensive rebound and the 2 points. And now the Reapers are within 2, 61-59. And Jory Napoles with 15 points, 10 rebounds. He is in double-double performance again. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at the playoff bracket here, Mark.
Again, the San Juan Kings waiting in the finals on Thursday, waiting for the winner of this do-or-die game 3.
And I bet you the San Juan Kings, they're watching us right now. If Caloocan will win, game 1 will be here. If Pangasinan will win, game 1 will be in San Juan at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Jeff Manday only 6 points here in the game. Leading scorer for the Supremos is Romel Calahat with 11 points. Joshua Flores followed suit with 10. First on Hesed Gabo, and that will be the first team foul for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Jory Napoles with 15 points and 10 rebounds.
What a big-time performance from the veteran.
How about Ralph Robin? Best performance so far here in the series with 11 points. Manday, step back 3-pointer. Oh! It did not go in, and a pushing foul called. It's on Jay Collado. That will be his first and the second for the Pangasinan Abono Reapers.
2-all Pangasinan Abono Reapers. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock 14 for the Supremos. Cabanag for three. Way off the target. Gabo takes care of it. Not forcing the issue. He is open for three. Can't get it a full. Talat lost it to Jay. Ralph for three. Battle for the rebound. It stays with the Abono Reapers.
Both teams looking for home run shots. But you notice the Supremos, they've not taken any layups. They're settling for outside shots. That's because of the defense of the Reapers.
The Reapers have been chasing the Caloocan Supremos since the very start of game number 3. They're down by 2 points. Shot clock 14 seconds, and Arby Pagsanghan will throw it in. Napoles gets by Matias. Short. Picked up by Jeremy Cabanag.
It's like everybody who's played in this series will probably have very sore bodies tomorrow.
Absolutely. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Jeff Manday is yet to score from the three-point territory. Now Pagsangan on him. That's a three. And he is 0 of 4 here in the game. Another crack to tie this ballgame at 61 all. Gabo keeping an eye on him is Chris Biton. And a bad pass picked up by Chris. Manday will go and score.
That's the second time Jeff Manday has shot through the passing lane, got in a steal for a layup.
Jeff Manday with 8 points, but he's scoreless from the three-point territory. Lead is back up to 4 points. Harvey. Shot clock 8 seconds. Shot clock at 3. It's 1. Collado throws it. Well, the ball stayed too long with Hesed Gabo.
You see again Manday jumping the passing lane. Biton with the recovery and an easy deuce. This might be the basket that gets Jeff Curry going.
Manday with 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Four-point lead for the Supremos. Manday turned the ball over.
Though he struggles to set up something off the dribble. Caloocan might be better served having Manday run through screen, set him up, coming off the ball, kaysa attracting all this attention from the defense.
63-59, 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go. The Supremos, they are in the penalty. While the Abono Reapers with 2 more fouls to give. Napoles puts the move and lost it to Chris. Biton will wait for his teammates. Here is Cabanag. 4 minutes, 14 to go. Chris Biton. Kalahat providing the screen. Biton lost it. Picked up by Ralph Robin. Robin for 3. Can't get it. And rebounded by Jeff Manday.
That's a bad shot by Ralph Robin.
They really don't need a three-pointer. 3 minutes, 47 seconds remaining. Shot clock at 10. Manday scoreless from the three-point territory. He has 8 points. He goes inside. He kicks it out. Cabanag for 3.
Wow.
And both teams, they're shooting not below, they're below 30% from the three-point territory. Here is Napoles inside to Michael. Short. And a bad shot by Michael Mabulak.
And he has to be careful reaching in there. He has 4 fouls.
The Supremos, they are 4 of 21 from the three-point territory here. And the game, the Abono Reapers, 6 of 24. So both teams shooting below 20, making the 30% from the three-point territory. Daniel Aguardia, what do you have?
The Reapers became 2 points closer to the Supremos, and Coach Gerson Cabildes told the players during the huddle to not be contented. Lumapit pa lang sila, and they have the rest of the fourth quarter para lumabang and get the win. Saan din, Coach Mark?
Thank you very much, Daniel. Oh, and a steal by Michael, fouled by Ronnie Matias.
And that's probably going to be another review because could be in the breakaway foul category kasi walang defender.
This will be the 7th time that we will review it. Yeah. They have a case. The Reapers down by 4 points. Michael Mabulak, who averaged 10.5 points a game during the elimination round, averaged 7 points a game here in the semis. And here in the game, Michael Mabulak is 7 points and 10 rebounds. He missed a lot of gimme shots inside.
Just a blocking foul, but still 2 free throws from Michael Mabulak, and again in a spot where he's not comfortable.
Michael Mabulak will go to the free throw line. And he's hearing it from the crowd.
Clutch free throw.
Yes. Eight points, 9 rebounds. He's shooting 4 of 5, now 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and he's shooting 2 of 6 from the field. It's a 2-point game, and the crowd chanting defense. Under 4 minutes remaining. Here in game number 3, it's been a grueling and tough series for both. Ronnie Matias is there. He will take it. Oh! That is his third from downtown.
There's something in the water here in Caloocan.
Matias with 9 points. All his points came from the three-point territory. Hesed Gabo. Napoles for 3. Short. Last touch, Ronnie Matias. Ball stays with the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. Nice find by Jeremy Cabanag. He was there all day waiting for that ball to come. Ronnie Matias with his third three-point field goal. A look at the crowd inside the Caloocan Sports Complex, the Orange Country. Welcome to Caloocan, and they're ahead by 5 points, 66 to 61, and what a performance for Ronnie Matias. 9 points all from the three-point territory. 2 minutes, 14 seconds remaining here in the game and in the series. Michael Mabulak with 9 points. Jeff Manday with only 8 points. No field goals, no three-pointer for Jeff Manday. But Ronnie Matias, a flamethrower here in the game. 5-point lead. Parksangan is back. Plenty of time remaining. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. in the series. Hesed Gabo. Cabanag with a steal and the bucket. You know, Cabanag is a tough defender. He's probably the best perimeter defender for the Caloocan Supremos, and he's a very strong player. And Hesed Gabo was dribbling in front of him.
And you know what happened there? Nobody from Pangasinan wanted the basketball. They left Gabo on an island against a great perimeter defender in Jeremy Cabanag, and that is what's going to happen.
Again, Michael Mabulak will go to the line for the third time here in the game. And he's hearing it from the Caloocan crowd. And as you mentioned earlier, that is not his comfort zone. He's shooting 5 out of 7 now from the line. Michael Mabulak, 9 points, 10 rebounds, and he gets the second free throw. (68-62). Final 2 minutes of the series. Chris. Jeff Manday guarded by Harvey Pagsanghan. Ronnie Matias. Now he will miss. Calahat is fouled from behind. Harvey Pagsanghan will be called for the foul.
Romel Calahat, what a performance. It started in game number 2, sustained his momentum here. Game number 3, outworking, out-hustling, out-jumping the Reapers, getting the second opportunity and 2 more free throws.
He was just lurking in there, not looking, but lurking.
The lurker.
And Romel Calahat at the line again. Calahat, 11 points, 5 rebounds here in the game, and he missed the first. Calahat, 2 of 7 from the field, and he is 5 out of 7 from the free throw line.
Best game of the series.
Yeah. And he missed both free throws.
Doors still open here for the Reapers.
11 of 18 all in all here in the series. Robin misfiring on the 3 attempt.
No, Robin rushed that shot, Sandy.
Twice already, he earned his shots.
Now Pangasinan, just 6 of 25 from the outside. And the Supremos not better at 5 of 24.
A 6-point lead for the Caloocan Supremos. Cabanag cross the timeline. Last touch, Ronnie Matias. But they will review it because we are now in the final 2 minutes of the game. Caloocan Supremos, the #1 team here in the PSL, versus the #4 team, the Pangasinan Abono Reapers.
Oh, this is our 8th review, Sandy, of the game. Now they're checking if that ball went off the knee of Ronnie Matias.
Caloocan Supremos coming into the semis with 9 wins and 1 defeat. The Pangasinan Abono Reapers with 8 wins and 2 defeats.
I'm looking at Will Cervantes over there in that they're looking like a 25-year-old.
Yes.
It's a get-up niya, no? Batang-bata.
Passionista.
Passionista. So this is going to be a crucial call because if it goes the way of Pangasinan, they get another crack to get this lead down. They still have time. 2-possession game. Over 73 seconds left.
It was the Caloocan Supremos who stopped the winning streak of the Reapers. They've won 6 straight games to be in the quarterfinals, 8-2, #4 here in the PSL. And let's take a look at this. 3.
There's the pass, there's the tap.
Oh, that's the last touch.
Yeah. And that's 5 fouls from Michael Mabulak. See, I don't know why he has to pressure that high on Ronnie Matias. All Matias is going to do is pass the ball anyway.
It's a bad foul because they are in the penalty already. Matias at the line. Now make that 10 points already here in the game. 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Best series so far for Ronnie Matias. One minute, 5 seconds to go. Bongalanza for 3. Air ball. Joshua finds trouble with it. He fades away and got it.
He still have time. Only a 5-point lead.
(69-64) with 56 seconds remaining here in the series. Joshua Fontanilla not afraid to take that shot over Romel Calahat. And Fontanilla with his second field goal of the game. 4 points, 1 rebound, and 5 assists. We're back here with 56 seconds remaining.
No, the Reapers don't have to foul. They get a stop here. Quick conversion and then their end gives them a bigger window of opportunity to get back in this game.
Esed Gabo struggling here in the game, and also Chris Biton. It's Matias who's scoring big time. Now he has 10 points and 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Jeff Manday, Calahat, Matias, Biton, and Cabanag for the Supremos, and Manday will throw it in. The receiver is Romel Calahat. Chris Biton looking at their game clock. Here is Jeff. Did not force it. He will drive, going glass. Oh, ball goes to Ronnie Matias. Back out to Manday. Calahat finds trouble. Taken away by the Reapers. Mabulak with a drive and will miss. He gets it back.
Oh.
Fontanilla in heavy traffic. Picked up by Michael. Outside to Joshua for 3. Brings out. And Cabanag stepped out of bounds. But you have to admire the hustle and the heart of Jeremir Cabanag.
And multiple opportunities for the Reapers to make baskets, Andy.
A timeout will be called. Let's take a look at this one. Jeremy is styled already. That's a good call.
He should have passed that ball. Honestly. It's one of those things. Somebody had to come to Jeremy Cabanag. Haba pa ng oras natin. We still have 13 seconds left. One quick outlet could have gotten the ball past half court. Doon nila hawakan. Kesa dyan sa baseline ng kalaban.
Caloocan shooting 43% from the field, 25 of 57 here in the game. While the Abono Reapers, 34%, 22 of 64. 3-point shooting for the Reapers, 6 of 28. That's 21% shooting, but they out-rebounded the Caloocan Supremos 45-36.
And that's been crucial, you know. I feel like the presence of Bonsubre really kept some of those bigs fresh compared to game number 2 na nabiga yung big lineup nila. Even by Chong had to play extended minutes in the absence of Jun Bonsubre. So Matias was fresh, Kalahat fresh. Mas okay yung rotation sa bigs ni Coach Gabby Espinas.
The Abono Reapers outscored the bench of the Caloocan Supremos, but because of their turnovers, the Supremos scored 19 fast break points. Oh, and a bad pass. Another fast break points because of the turnover committed by the Reapers.
That's the ball game.
Listen to the crowd. For the first time here in the PSL, the Caloocan Supremos will go to the finals, and it will be a best-of-3 affair versus the San Juan Kings. And Thursday, the venue will be here.
It's like we've been here the whole week, Sandy. We're staying here. There's something in the water here in Caloocan. What a performance by the Supremos here in game number 3.
21 fast break points. And they scored 36 points inside the shaded lane. They are sharing the ball well. 18 assists for the entire team. Shooting 63% from the free throw line, 14 of 22. And what a performance for Ronnie Matias. Those 3 3-pointers were crucial. Chris will score on the other end. Chris Biton, he was restless all night. 10 points, 1 rebound, and 6 assists. And the final score, the Supremos 71, Pangasinan 64. And we'll turn you over now to Daniel Aguardia to talk to our best player of the game.
Thank you so much, Sandy and Coach Mark. I have here our best player of the game, si Batas ni Matias with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. So medyo naging roller coaster tong best of 3 series natin sa semifinals. So what have you learned that you will apply moving forward now that you have booked your ticket to the finals?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay God. Kaya nanalo kami dahil pinagandaan talaga namin to. Dahil ayaw namin maaga magbakasyon. Kaya sa practice pa lang, nagganon na kami. Doon pa lang, nagsimula na kami magseryoso sa practice. You know.
So ano na ba ang susunod sa inyo, para sa iyo at para sa team mo? Ngayon nakakalabanan nyo ang San Juan in the finals.
Siguro hindi kami magkukumpiyansa pag magre-ready pa rin kami sa practice namin. Hindi rin basta-basta kalaban yung San Juan.
Siyempre maraming fans ang Batas ni Matias, ika nga nila online para sa'yo. Meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Unang-una, imisis ko si Monique Malyari. Tsaka kay Congressman Oka Malapitan, Mayor Along Malapitan, si Enteng Malapitan, Boss Felix, Boss Dennis, Boss Epay, Boss Dennis Abella, Stay Cool Clothing, Yan Yan Coolers, Pocari Sweat, shoutout kay Tito Robert Cinco. At saka sa mga batang sampalok dyan, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, congratulations, Ronnie, for booking your ticket to the finals and, of course, to the Caloocan Supremos. And we will see them going against the San Juan Kings. Sandy and Coach Mark.
So the die is cast. Game 1 will be on Thursday here in Caloocan. Mark, any final words?
It's going to be a slobber knocker. The Kings and the Supremos for the chip.
Thank you very much, Daniel Aguardia, my partner here. Mark Dandan. My name is Sandy Grumo from the Caloocan Sports Complex. Thank you very much for watching the PSL Presidents Cup 2025 Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan. Game 1 will be on Thursday here in Caloocan. The Supremos and the Kings.